In today's world of AI, you're not just running a business, you're basically conducting an orchestra of incredible ideas. But let me ask you, what happens when your best players are stuck on the sidelines and the sheet music is just way too expensive to buy? You know, it's a struggle that so many businesses are facing, and it's holding back some truly amazing innovation. So let's get into why this keeps happening, and more importantly, what you can finally do about it. You know this feeling, right? Every single founder, every business owner knows it deep down. It's this specific kind of frustration. You're sitting on a mountain of potential, a whole backlog of game-changing ideas, but you're just stuck, completely stuck in place. We call this the idea trap. I mean, this is the reality for so many of us. The ideas themselves are brilliant. You're thinking about new automations, killer features, all these AI-powered efficiencies. But your internal tech teams, they're absolutely buried under their own roadmap. And the cost of bringing in outside agencies or trying to make traditional hires, it's just staggering. And in the age of AI, let's be honest, that gap feels more like a chasm. You look around and you see your competitors launching AI pilots, while your best ideas are still just sitting there as notes in a doc. The pressure to innovate isn't just a goal anymore, is it? It's about survival. So this is what that climb actually looks like. It's called the vertical disruption curve, and it shows the huge challenge of adopting game-changing tech. And the data here is, well, it's pretty brutal. Some studies show that a staggering 95% of AI pilots fail. 95%. It leaves businesses right back where they started, having wasted precious time and a whole lot of money. So the big question is, how do you get off the ground floor? How do you even start that climb without a crazy budget or waiting around for a year? Well, the answer isn't about just working harder with the same old tools. It's about finding a whole new machine. I want you to just forget everything you think you know about the usual options. This is not about scrolling through endless profiles on some freelance site, just hoping you find a decent match. And it is definitely not about signing another massive check to an agency that doesn't really get your business. This is NxtGig, and it's not a service. It's an ecosystem. Think of it as a powerful new model that connects your ambition directly with a curated pool of elite, up-and-coming student talent. And the whole thing is guided by expert mentors to make sure you get real-world results. And right here, this is your command center. Everything is designed for total clarity and control. From here, you're not just submitting a project. No, you're launching an entire innovation journey, and you have full visibility every single step of the way. Okay, so how does it actually work? How do we take that chaos of ideas piled high and turn it into the clarity of a real deployed solution? Well, it all comes down to a proven, structured process. Let's walk through it together. This is the playbook. It's a 6-milestone journey that takes your project from just a raw idea to a final, signed-off solution. Every single project follows this exact framework. That's how we can guarantee quality, transparency, and predictable outcomes. There are no black boxes here. You see everything. It all starts right here. Instead of sitting through endless meetings trying to define the scope, you just talk to our AI assistant. It acts like your own personal consultant, asking all the right questions to pull those crucial details out of your head. And then, bam, it instantly generates a crystal clear business requirements document. As soon as your project is defined, our system gets to work. An intelligent matching engine analyzes all the skills you need and pairs your project with the perfect student innovators. These aren't just any students. They're vetted, they're hungry, and they are ready to take full ownership. Now, to manage the actual work, the students use something we call the Embedded Ownership Toolkit. And look, this is way more than a simple task list. It's an AI-powered workspace with guided execution plans and milestone checklists, which means you get complete transparency while the project keeps pushing forward. And watching over the whole process is a really unique layer of expert mentors. Now, they aren't getting bogged down in the day-to-day stuff. Instead, they're providing strategic guidance and quality checks at the most important moments, which ensures you get enterprise-grade results without them ever becoming a bottleneck. And this number right here illustrates the power of this model perfectly. One mentor can effectively guide up to 50 student innovators. Think about that for a second. That ratio is the absolute key to the platform's incredible efficiency and scalability. It is a force multiplier for innovation. So, you've seen the process, right?
We have AI-guided intake, intelligent matching, a structured plan for execution, and that efficient expert oversight. But what does all of this really mean for you, for your business? Let's talk results.
It really boils down to three core things that solve your biggest problems. First, speed. Your idea isn't stuck in a backlog for a year, it's deployed in 1 to 2 months. Second, cost. You're not breaking the bank to get it done. And third, talent. You get access to a pipeline of the world's brightest emerging minds.
And just look at this comparison. The cost to get a single project done with a traditional team, an AI dev, a project manager, an analyst, is estimated at over 1 lakh rupees. With the NxtGig model, a single, highly skilled student acts as a forward-deployed engineer, basically taking on all those roles. This super streamlined approach brings the cost down to just a fraction of the old way. I mean, the numbers really do speak for themselves.
And that's the bottom line, isn't it? It's about taking an idea off that pile and finally putting it to work. A real, tangible solution in the hands of your team actually impacting your business. This is the end of the idea trap.
And all of this leads to a fundamental shift in your role, because with this kind of ecosystem at your command, you're no longer just a manager of backlogs. You become something much more.
You see, this changes everything about your role. Your job is no longer to hunt around for individual coders. It's to be the architect, the visionary who spots opportunities and orchestrates the intelligence needed to build the solutions that truly matter. That ambitious, AI-driven future you've been dreaming of for your company, it is not some distant thing that's a year and a massive budget away. It is right here. It is right now. It's just one project away. Your journey from idea to impact starts today. Become the architect of your future at nxtgig.tech.